Right. We are going live. We are live today. First time ever. So, I'd like to welcome anyone here that may be here. We're going to be going live every day. I've been doing some pretty good stuff in the last couple of weeks. And we'd like to continue that today. Let's see here. Gotta let everybody know that we are here and alive and doing our thing. Let's see. There we go. Alright, let's see. Gotta tell people we're here. Got posted up on the social media. This is exciting, isn't it? Boom, 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 boom. All right. So, all right, I got that posted up. Kind of a tough morning this morning. Not a real lot out there to be very excited about, unfortunately. Unfortunately, very little to be excited about, to be quite frank about it all. The ones that are gapping up nicely are a little bit high in float or low in volume, where they've kind of run their course already. But we have a couple we're gonna post up there. Matter of fact, I gotta post those up live. What's today? Monday, right? Yeah, Monday. Monday already. New month, new week, new month. Let's see how this all goes today. Let's see. So we're going to be looking at DGLY. It's got a float of 12 million. Not too bad. Kind of gets there. That's not too bad. And then DGLY. We want this one. To try and get back up to 223, and then this one, it had a nice pop. 505 was a high in the pre-market, and it's lost half of that, more than half of that actually. So it's a significant amount it's lost. That's why it's got to start to show a little bit of regenerative strength here. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. And then we got AESE. that one, oh wait, let me see. We got a technical difficulty there. Okay. AESE shares, the float is right. It does have a number of around 245. Now 245. That's a number that will support and resistance. So that's always a key number, support and resistance, when you can put those two together. Got a 200 moving average at 307. Right now, as I'm doing this, it's at like 366. But quite honestly, I'd want to see this one pull back to the 245 range first before jumping in. I wouldn't feel comfortable because, you know, it really lunged up, so it's got to get back. You know, get to that number, find its footing, and make another run up. And if it runs without me, well, then it does. Now the next one, let me see. This next one definitely could use a nice volume surge. But it has an area of confluence at $1.58. That brings back the high from like December, and the low from March. We bring those together, and it's a high from December and the low from March. We bring those together, and we've got an area of confluence right here, right where that meets, or about. So the area of confluence is about $1.58. This one, again, needs volume, but you know what? If it gets it, it could run. It could definitely run. I mean, it got up as high as 176 today, and just recently it was up 195. It's over the 200. It's over the 50. You know, it's definitely got possibilities for sure. So we're going to put that one in. PTI is $1.58. Confluence. That's an area of confluence. That's when you got a couple things all coming together. And who else do we have here? Okay, DGLY is getting close to our 223 number, apparently. Let's see. Okay. Yep, it's at 218. Might have to get in early on this one. I don't know. I don't like trading pre-market, but we might have to get in early. 223 is where we have our number at. Well, quite honestly, if this thing, it's about ready. About ready to pop. All right, so there's that one, and then we have our last one, which is I believe we were going to go with CETX. Let me just see. Yes. CETX at $1.62. Yeah. Okay. And then CETX pullback to $1.62. So we're posting that up, making it public like I do every day. And every day we go back and we review these and see what, what happened, what went on, how everything worked out. Okay, just posting the picks for the day. Okay, so we've got DGLY with a trigger point at 223. We have got, which it triggered just now. We got AESE pullback at 245. PTI $1.58 is the area of confluence, needs volume though, and CETX pullback to $1.62. So let's see here. All right, DGLY. Yeah, it's back, man. Back to its 223. Yep. Right now it's right at 223. Probably time to jump in, take a little nibble, see what happens. See where we go from here. Now 223, you may wonder why. 223 was a support number here, and there's a support number here. So it's a strong number. Now, we don't know if it's going to become resistance, because after it broke support here, it was resistance for a little while. So it's going to hover around this line. Then we're going to have to see what it does. Right now, it's peaking up a little bit, tiny bit, no great shakes, but we'll see what happens. So we got to put these up on our thumbnails so we know what's going on. EDL, AESE, AESC, PTI, and CETX. CETX. And I'll put the dark horse here of NX, ANIX. So we got that. Yeah, I just need to tweet out one thing. Forgot to put okay, there we go. That was strange. That was very strange. Had to be me hitting the wrong case, I would have assumed. I don't think these things do stuff on their own, or do they? Okay, just had to post that up. Just wanted to warn people about PTI needs volume. Definitely needs volume. DGLY still floating around that 223 number right now. And PTI needs volume. Let's see. AESE volume's kind of low on that too, but that might just pick up all by itself. AESE, we were talking about 245 being the area of resistance and support. So we'll go to that. AESE. $245. Let's see. Okay. All right. So you have it as an area of support right here. If you're going back a while, right? And then you have it as an area of support here. All right. And then it turns to resistance in this area here. So that's been a key number. And even on the run up, right, is a little bit higher. Right, 245 is here, but here even on that candle. So that area is very, very important. It's a key area. Key area. That's a lot of people are looking at that area to see what it, what it does when it rolls back there. And right now we're trading at 354, I believe. Yeah. So 354. So it's got to make a significant move back, but you see this happen every single day. So don't let the fear get you of missing out. Don't let it get you. Don't let it make you go crazy. Like, oh my God, I'm going to miss the greatest stock that ever happened in the entire universe, because every day there's a greatest stock that ever happened in the entire universe. And remember, today, right now, on the scanners, there's not much that fits the proper criteria. I mean, there's plenty of stocks. We can roll up and down this scanner non-stop. I mean, just go and go and go and go and go. There's tons of them. But when you take the ones that are on the top, we've got this one, not bad. This one, not bad. CTIC is way too many, way too high on the float. This one, we're going to need more volume. Let's see, Annex. We got here. I'm going to mark that. That's going to need a little more volume, I think. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I believe let's see. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Yeah, it was 4. I wasn't sure. I was kind of debating so much on a couple of different ones, what would be best and not best, and there really isn't a best today, unfortunately. There really isn't. I think the best is DGLY at the moment, and it moved off of its 223, and it's up to 230 right now. So let's see what it does. See what it does around that number. Let's see what it does. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, we gotta pop this up again here. And go with okay. All right. All right. Just doing my homework. Just doing my homework. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Gotta check the social media. Can't not do that. Let's see here. That's weird. Very strange. All right, so sometimes I gotta answer your questions on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or whatever. So I apologize for that, but it is what it is. Gotta love that saying. You can just pretty much do or say anything and follow it up with "it is what it is," and and you're good, and you're absolutely good. So anyway, so let's get back to it. We've got DGLY waiting for it to crack the 223 number. When the market opens, if it gets too far above that, I wouldn't touch it. Too far below it, I wouldn't touch it. 223, I believe, is the magic number for DGLY. It's got volume. You know, it's got pretty much everything it needs at this point. It's got some news. So AESE volume is a little bit low on it. However, we are looking for this to pull way back. It's got to pull back to like 245 range. That is your support and resistance range. It's got to get back there. It's not that far, but it's got to get back there. And then we've got PTI needs volume badly, like really badly, like it's in the desert with no water badly. But $1.58 is the area of confluence of PTI. It's where a lot of things are coming together. So right down here, right down at that area of confluence. So that's a number to keep an eye on if the volume jumps. If the volume doesn't jump, then there's nothing to trade. All right, and then you got ANIX. ANIX, we want to see a pullback to around 222 range. And I say range. When I say range, range means range. It doesn't mean right to the exact penny. It could be a penny up, a couple pennies up, a couple pennies down. But ballpark to a 222 range before, you know, really jumping in on that. All right. That's what we got so far. That's what we got. So market's going to open in about a minute and a half or so. So I'm going to set my buy order for DGLY for 223. And let's see. And I'm just going to watch the other ones and see if they get there. See if they get to where they gotta go. And there we go. All right. All right, so DGLY is the mover. It pop up to 255. Let's see how long it stays there. It's trying to pop the VWAP. If it gets up over the VWAP, we might have a nice run on it, but you got to watch it, man. You got to watch it. Let's see. to that 223 number again. Now we got Onyx, not really doing much because the volume is dead. Still. Very slow mover, but DGLY is the one that I'm focused on at the moment. Yeah, we got another couple cents and I'm out on DGLY. I'll wait until it gets back to that 223 number again, if it gets back there. But, you know, if you got in at the 223, I got out at 230. I got half of my shares out at 233, and I just took the rest out at 213. So now now it's trying to make it crawl back up. So keep an eye on that. Just watching our scanners, see if anything else pops up. CETX, I don't know, I'll have to take a look at that one. Yeah, CETX doesn't look too bad. Not making a bad move right there. All right, we got DGLY seems to be losing a little bit of steam here. Let's see what it does. Can't really tell. Not enough data to be sure yet. Yeah, now typically that's not a bad candle right there. That red one that's turning to green right now. That could be a sign of some life here. Yeah, little pop. Little pop. We go, hitting our 223 trigger number again. Just gonna give it a few more seconds, see if this is real or I'm not that crazy about that candle that it's sitting on right now. Yeah, see, I wasn't crazy about that candle. It didn't look healthy there, but let's see what this does. This red one may be turning healthy, so let's see what happens. It always takes a minute or two to see what they're going to do. Okay, AESC making its move. AESC. Yeah, definitely making a move. Didn't make that pullback, that hard pullback. But that's okay. I'm staying away. Staying away. I've watched many stocks take off and do that on me. But you know what? When I stick to my plan, it usually works. So I'm not worried about anything like that when that happens. It's, have fun. Go ahead. Do what you got to do, because my day will come maybe tomorrow, maybe later today, maybe Thursday. I don't know, but it always shows up. Seems like at least once a week where I get one that really goes ballistic. So I'm not worried much about that. Nobody should worry much about that. Annex looks like it's picking up some volume too. ANIX. That one we're looking to trigger somewhere around the 222 range, I believe that was. Yeah, somewhere around the 222 range. But DGLY isn't dead yet. I mean, it's certainly losing some steam. No doubt about that. But it's definitely not completely out of the ballpark yet. Yeah, we just got an alert. I'm not sure which one that was for. Doesn't matter. Focusing on one right now. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be one of these mornings where everything is just kind of slow boat. Everything kind of going slow. Yeah, this is just, everything's just crawling this morning. It's funny, every day you hope for this incredible pop you hope for, and you get a day like this, which we've had a lot of these lately. But AESE, I believe, is kind of taking off on me. Yeah, still going, still rolling. Let's see, ANIX is close to its number. Volume is fading a little bit though, so you gotta be careful. All right, here comes a little DGLY action going on. Let's see what we're gonna do here. This may end up turning into a range trade before we know it. Let's see. That's a nice healthy green candle right there. I mean, that's as healthy as they get, that type of candle right there. But let's see what happens. Let's see how we do. Well, there we go. It looks like we got a little excitement here. Cranking it. 245. 245 is the high. Nice. Now watch, this might drop hard quick, so be careful. Let's see if it's got strength. You just want to have a quick finger, you know what I mean? It's trying to get pushed down, but they're fighting. Everybody's fighting to push it back, so just have a Quick finger, just in case the shorties win this one. All right, here we go. Healthy, real healthy. Damn, that was nice. Liking this. Hoping you're still in it. I hope you're still in this one from 223 to now 256 is the high. 260. 260. Just broke the high a day, which was 254. And the, let's see. Yeah, the high in the pre-market was, where is it? Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, the high in the pre-market is 505. So we get some room here. So 260 is a resistance point right there. You guys see that? It's a resistance point. You should have had that set up beforehand. So if it can break 260, then we can jump up to about $3. So, but it's got to break it's got to break 260, really like 265. I would feel comfortable with. So, that looks like it's getting pushed back down. My God, Annex might be the slowest moving stock I've seen in weeks. Had some volume earlier and then it just petered out. Nothing happened with it. All right. PTI, not enough volume. Opened underneath the area of confluence, which didn't do anybody any good. Under the confluence, no volume. So it looks like DGLY is the pretty duck of the day. I had a great joke for it if it failed today, but with the ticker, call it the ugly duck of the day. Just replace the D with the U, and that's, you know what? Now that I'm saying it out loud, that wasn't a very good joke at all. The joke pretty much wasn't good. Sorry. All right, looks like we're kicking. Looks like we're kicking a little bit. All right, we want to get past this area. We want to get to about 265, and then we feel like we may gather home run potential. It's a possibility. Right now it was a triple. So let's see what happens with the home run potential. Let's see. Is it going to do it? Ideally, would love to see this candle close above 265. But you get in here, I mean, this could certainly make a run up to $3. Certainly make a run to $3 if it gets over this 265 and holds it. But that's what we gotta watch out for. Quick finger on the trigger. Quick finger. At 270, hit 270, nice little pop there. We're getting ready to close this candle under the 265 number. Yeah, not liking that. Confirmation's important. Now, I know there's a lot of people in this world that probably bought that at around that number, hoping it was going to get to 3. But if you don't wait for a confirmation, you're nuts. Yeah, you're going to let some money go by. You absolutely are, but you're going to keep yourself green for the day. And that's what we want to do. And this candle doesn't look too bad right at the moment, this red one. The 1 minute I'm talking about here, folks. Doesn't look too bad. There's been some drastic up and downs on this so far this morning, but that's, you know what? I think it's the only game in town at the moment. So I told you, that candle didn't look too bad. Didn't look too bad. Maybe it's going to try and slowly work its way over that 265 number. But once it gets over there, I mean, it's definite possibilities. Definite possibilities to 3. It's got to show some strength. There we go. There we go. Popping that strength. Let's see if it gets over high day, which is 270. 270's high day. That's our new target, to see if we can get over that. But it didn't get over it strongly, though. It was a pop, quick pop. This isn't looking too good. This is definitely not looking good. Yeah, a little bit of a pullback here. A little bit of a pullback. So, how you feeling so far? That 223 number, 223 to 270. Good, I hope. This is a nice move. Real nice move. Now, if this gets down and holds around the 238, 239 number a little bit, you might be able, I don't know if it's going to get down there, but if it does, that's something where you want to look at to pop maybe a little range trade between like 238, 239, 240 to like 260. If it does that, we'll have to see. Yeah, nothing else moving. Let's see. DGLY poking around that 260 range again. We definitely lost some volume here on this. This is what you really don't want to see, is to lose volume like this. As you can see right here, the volume is drastically dropping. But you never know. We might get a surge. Let's see what happens. Let's see. It's possible this is settling into a range trading area now. At least for a little while anyway. The move was, like we had said, 223 was the move. The move we talked about in pre-market. That would be the trigger point. And if people got into this at 223, they would have done quite well, quite nicely. Because at 223, first stop was 245. Second stop was 256. Third stop was 270. Not bad. Not bad at all. But you can keep an eye on this one for as we are settling here a little bit into looks like possible range trading. Look for the 240 to possible 260 range, ballparkish. If you're a range trader, I don't know. Some people are, some people aren't. Range trading is very dull compared to the ones that pop right off the bat. But range trading is I think is very overlooked, because range trading can certainly pad your account throughout the year if you if you just kind of if you just use a little common sense with range trading, you can definitely do okay. And you're not going to put monster shots, for the most part. You're not going to make monster shots to put in your account. But, I mean, I generally will make an extra, I don't know exactly what it is. I've never averaged it out, but I'm going to guess somewhere about maybe $150 a day on average. Just range trading. I mean, it's not all I do, obviously, but it helps. It definitely helps. Because take 150 a day, that's 650 a week. And you add that out over, I trade usually, I don't know about a trade. In reality, I'll bet you maybe 45 weeks out of the year. So it's an extra $25,000-$30,000 ballparkish, roughly, depends on how you do, in a year. Then you have your other ones that do nicely, like just DGLY to 223 to 270. You make nice pops there, and you've made some money. But not a whole lot going on with these now. This thing's working its way back down to the 223 range. DGLY. Let's see if it gets there. There may be an opportunity waiting for us at 223. So let's see if it makes it. I would let you know for sure if it's going to make it, but my crystal ball is all smudgy and I can't see it real clearly. But we got some volume coming back in, some selling volume, which is good. That's real good. We needed volume with this one because generally we get equal and opposite reactions most of the time in the market. As you could see on the chart, the 1 minute chart, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green candles in a row. So you can't expect 7 more. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got like 6 reds in a row and 2 greens Well, not 6 reds in a row. We got, 2 red, green, 2 red, green, 2 red. So, hopefully we can start picking up some green candles in a little bit. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Don't forget to like us. Thumbs up. Thumbs up on this one, all right? My Annex is slowly working its way down to the trigger range. Slowly. Oh my God, slowly. Very slowly. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at AESE. And then I think, it's going again. Rolling again. Holy cow. Man. That's moving nicely. This went from a low of I don't know, it opened at 341 or 2 or 50 or something like that. Now we're up to 5, I think the high is 590, 591. Jesus. That's nice. It's a nice move. Very nice move. Didn't catch it. Wish I did, but I didn't. And but it doesn't matter. Like I say, my day will come sometime this week, I'm sure, or 3 times next week and none this week or whatever. It happens. It's fun to watch them though when they take off. I mean, obviously you'd love to be in them, but it is fun to watch them. So we are getting to the 223 range in a hurry. So I just got back in again at 223, see if I can catch a move up to maybe 240-ish. I'm going to see if that'll work. Let's see what happens here. I got a tight stop on this. Literally. Very tight stop. Yeah. 218. That's my stop. 218. So we'll see what this does. See if it has a resurrection. Am I allowed to use that word? I don't know. A lot of words I can't use these days. I'm not sure which is which. Looks like we're going to hit the stop. I don't know. We're right at it. Right at it. Okay, we got to get over 227 here. That's the first hurdle. So we're making lower lows here and lower highs. So I don't like that. But we are at 227 now. Come on, come on, let's go. Yeah, maybe? No? Yes? I got to break that 227 number. It's the second dip in. See if we get anything out of it. Usually when they hit that trigger point the second time, they'll usually give you another pop. There's 228. That's nice. That's good. 229. 230. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Next stop is going to be hopefully 239, 233, uh-oh, uh-oh, flushing, flushing, we don't need that, come on. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad right there, that candle, but we still got a ways to go in this, the whole thing, so. $228. Gotta get back up. Gotta get back up over this 233 number. 229. 230. Yeah, it looks like the new normal is going to be about 232, 233. I think we just try and get out there if we can. If it'll do it. No, we're flushing. Son of a gun. Up, back up, back up, back up. This is close. This is really very thin ice right here. So very, very, very thin ice. Very thin ice. So let's see. Just waiting for a little quick pop. Wrong direction now. Missed each one of my exits by a penny. Yeah, Mikey, getting into flush territory here. Looks like it. Yep, we're out. We're out. Out for a loss. Not a big loss, but couldn't trust it right there. It's okay. We made money on it still. Not worried about that. But, you know, you definitely want to take that second shot. And it still might be alive. I'm just not trusting it right here. AESC is losing a little bit of steam. PTI never triggered. Well, this certainly is one area of concern, right? In this DGLY. If you look at this whole chart, the whole thing, that it, yeah, let's see, up, oops. See, we're all centering around this 223 range right here. Clinging to it. And constantly tapping all around it. Yeah, this thing's lost its juice for the day, I think, for now anyway. What are we at? It's a whole 10:07 in the morning. You never know, though. You never know. Just when you think, so many times you think, okay, this is out of gas. And all of a sudden, boom, everybody comes in, starts buying like crazy. They were still at the we're still on the low volume trajectory. Although, see, this is one of the things I like to do on the volume, just keeps me alert. You see that line. Now, if you see it starting to move a little bit, and all of a sudden it pops a little, and you see it jumping over the volume line, you're like, oh, okay, we got something here. So, it's never a bad idea to, because a lot of people trend line their, the actual number, the dollar value, the percentage, use moving averages, all that kind of stuff, but very few people trend line the volume. And it's not a big deal. It takes a second. Gives you an idea. At a glance. At a glance. Yeah, see, it made another little pop up there. Got up as high as 231. Still 2 cents shy of the number I was trying to get to before. It's a game of inches. It really is. Truly is. Take a look at AESC. So that's where it closed. Yeah, yesterday at like 245 or 6 or 50. I will say 250. And had a nice little run up, and then a real nice pop. Like it really got pretty far extended at that point. Oh man, look at TGLY going. Look at that. Let's see. It's getting all excited, this one. Look at this. I'd keep a real close finger on the trigger finger here, real close eye on the trigger finger around 240 here. Just be careful. Yeah, it's breaking at 240 right now, but this candle just started. So still keep a close eye, very close eye on this. This is 243, 244 is a range you got to be careful at right here. There you go. It's popping over that. Now if we can close this candle up, then our next range is going to be like 254 if it can close up. And it does close up. Now let's see what this candle does right here. This is a pullback. Very important candle right here. So far promising. Again, be ready. Hotkeys, hot buttons, whatever you use to sell quickly. Order entries, all set, ready to go. However you do it, just be ready. The most recent support area is right here at 247. So let's see if I can jump the 247 range. Let's see if that'll happen. Because it got to 246 on both of these candles. So let's see. Then if we could break that 247, then we're going to be looking at the 254 as the next number. Let's see if it does it. See, right there is a recent support number right here, 247. Yeah. Nope. It's consumed the entire green candle prior to the reds. So, but that's a nice little move right there from 223. So that's a two-timer. Two-timing winner. Oh, man. So, let's see. Let's go back to, let's see. Annex, never triggered. Let's see. What else? See what else we had. AESE, still doing its thing, but it's starting to fade back now. And PTI, well, some year it might trigger. It did gather a little bit of volume, which is nice. It'll run up from $1.41 to $1.48, but still has not hit that area of confluence yet. So that's something to think about. I don't think it's going to do much today, though. Okay, so if we look here, we now have the area of support. It's also resistance and support, 233. This may be becoming the next new magic number for DGLY for the day. We'll see. Or at least for the next 20 minutes, maybe. All right, so let's see what it does. 233, new magic number. You know, let's get really fancy here. We'll put some put a little line here. 233. This is one of the things that we talk about when we do our training. That this, it's a constant ebb and flow, constant movement. Things change from day to day, minute to minute, second to second. So something that's very valid and very sure from before that you were using now doesn't even exist. It's just gone. All right. So you have to be flexible when you're trading. As you can see, this 223 was a very valid line for quite a while. And the 223 goes way back too. I mean, it goes back to it. I'm not even going to get into it right now, but it goes way, way back. Well, now, currently, it appears that 233 is becoming a number to look at. So, as well as 246. So now the question is, are we establishing a range between 233 and 246? Or is this going to pop? Who knows? Let's see. Let's see what happens. Nobody knows the answer to that. Don't care who they are. All right, so our next adventure number is $2.54, which it did pop slightly, but that's nowhere near enough to show strength. But we are getting close to breaking that candle and multiple candles at that number, at that range, 253, 4, 5, right around there. And if it can follow through and stay there, then we got a shot getting up into those 270 range again. But we got to see what happens. I was talking so much I never got back in when it peaked back over 223 again. Oh, well. Oh, look at this. Look at this magic. There's definite magic right here. Love watching this. Absolutely love watching this. Look at this. Full 10 cents over the number we wanted it to get over. And more. More in the tank. Don't tell me it's breaking high a day. Oh my goodness, it broke high a day. Now let's see what happens. You can almost always expect a pullback candle when it breaks high a day, but let's see. It wants to go, but can't guarantee that it's gonna. See? The pullback candle that I talked about? There it is. There it is. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know what that was. I have no idea. Idea. That's weird. All right. Right. Oh, so we're still rolling. We are still rolling here. Can it break the 280 and then, dare I say, get up to... Nah, I'm not going to say it. Boy, just when this thing looked like it was going to settle into a range trade with that crappy volume, all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Can't always have that trigger finger ready. I don't mean that in a literal sense. Got to be careful how we say things today. But yeah, you always got to have that trigger finger ready because you never know. 9:30 to about 10:30 in the morning. Things change at the, like, just on a dime. Boom. So, got to be ready. This is just like, it's got a lot of gas in the tank, this one, so far for the day. For one that really wasn't, that really did. It got up to, I think, over $5 in the pre-market. So you would think, then it pulled all the way back down to, like, I don't know, $1.80 something in the pre-market. It went from like $5 down to $1.80 something. So that's why I said, based on the technical analysis, we're going to have to see 223 before there's any action, because that was a hard fall. Most of the time, you're not going to get anything out of something that was at $5 and dropped to $1.87 in a couple hours. You're going to get fail. You're going to get continued falling. And this one didn't. This one popped and popped again and popped again. Let's see, it popped once, 2 times, 3 times. Third pop. All emanating from that 223 area for the most part. Yeah. Nice. But, that's why I said this it basically what it had to do is show, it had to show strength. And strength would be recapturing that 223 range, because that 223 range was support at about 7 a.m. this morning, and it was resistance around 9:15. So as long as it could recapture that, we probably were going to get a couple of gasps out of it. And we did. We got the best. We got one that went 223 up to, what was it, 271, then 223 up to 280, 279. So that's pretty nice. But this is what I'm talking about. You got to wait for confirmation on things. You have to wait and see if you have confirmation. And confirmation's important. So, you want to get in at $1.80 something where it was at its lowest in pre-market and hope and hope and hope and hope. Oh, I want to hope so bad. Look at me. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping. You don't want to be that idiot. Don't be an idiot. Wait for confirmation. Protect your money. Protect it. It's important. So we got another couple of minutes left doing this stream here. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Annex is slowly creeping down to the $2.22 mark, where that one will show, hopefully, that it's ready to roll too. But I think I might, at the rate it's going, I don't know. I might come back and look at it after I've wrapped some Christmas presents. It's moving so slow. Like, so slow. It has almost no volume. So I'm just kind of, I don't know. I think I'm going to ignore that one. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. Okay, AESC is running out of all sorts of gas here. It's under VWAP. It's at a, it's right around a support number, a current support number, right around that, like, let's see, what's it at? 40. All right, I'm sorry, it's a little bit above it, a little bit above it. It's current support. Oh, that actually just took a significant dive, almost to the number. It's at 228. It dropped to. Anyway, AESE, its current support is right around 459, 460. And right now it's trading at 487. I glanced over, it looked a little lower. It's popped off there a couple of times. If that one drops down to that 459, 460 range, it might be good to look at again. Because, if you can hold it up to VWAP, which is around $5, 460 to $5 is a nice move. It's a real nice move. It's lost a little bit of its excitement, but still, it's not so bad. And PTI, still no volume. I don't know. Just terrible volume. Horrible volume. So we were hoping it would pick up some volume, but it hasn't. So it is what it is. Not worried about it. Let's see. How's RGS doing? RGS, you might be wondering what the hell is he talking about, RGS? RGS is a stock that has my interest because that interest that interest I have is because, okay, we have, I'm sure a few people have heard about this. We've had our pandemic, coronavirus. You hear that? COVID-19. Anybody hear about that? Anyway, so we've had that. It's been going on. People are locked up, locked in, locked down, whatever you want to call it. Okay. There are a couple of things that people want to do badly when this whole thing is over, and it's just about over. If you Google the lists, the most common lists are, number one, they want to go and get jiggy with it. You know what I mean? They want to go find somebody. That's number one. Believe it or not, that's the number one thing that people want to do. The number two thing is get a haircut. Number three is go to the gym, which surprises me because really doesn't look like that many people go to the gym. But anyway, or maybe they were just saying that to sound healthy. But the one, going and finding a partner for some of that kind of fun is only legal, I think, in Nevada, so there's really no good stock to buy in that. But the second one, getting a haircut, if you do your research, you will find that RGS, Regency Corporation, they own like 12,000 salons around the world and the country, and and a lot of big chain names. So they're huge. They're just huge, and their stock on the average, you're generally looking at a $20-$25 range on the average, and it's trading at $10.50 roughly a share at the moment. That, in my opinion, is going to be a double your money stock. It's at the area of confluence right now, which was, let's see, yeah, which was expected to happen right where the green arrow is. But it's already there. So, this is trading right now at 10.48. It's kind of a little bit up and down, up and down, up and down. But don't forget, these are all Corona numbers right here. All Corona numbers. Like up here, 2370 in this time frame of chart. I mean, this stock, if you go back like to all time, I think I forget what it goes up to. I think it's like as high as, oh God, what was it? I don't remember. I really don't remember. It was up there pretty good though. And I'm checking a different spot so I don't have to mess my chart up. Oh yeah, 45. Yeah, $45 a share. That's way back in 2005. That's way back in 2005. So, that's not bad. But in very current history, it was $23 a share. So, and even, as the year started, things were getting a little slower. It's around $18, $19 a share. I'm okay with that. I'm in. I'm in with that RGS. And it's still a good time to get in because it's at the area of confluence. So it's not like you're getting in too late. I mean, that's just what I do. I'm not saying you should do it because some people don't want to buy a stock that costs that price. Some people don't want to buy a stock that's in that group, of people services type thing. Some people don't want to buy a stock because it's got a green and a red candle in a row. Some people don't want to buy it because whatever. There's a million reasons. But if it fits in your trading plan, I'll tell you, I like it. It's one of my favorites. So we're going to see what happens here. DGLY making a little move back up again from 248 up to 272. So there we go. Maybe it settles in a range up here. Who knows? I don't know. We will see. This is, let's get back to DGLY. I just wanted to get off day trading topic for a minute and show people that because it's getting close to breaking high day here at 279. Let's see if it does it. But yeah, so it's a nice stock. It's not ridiculously priced. And what you always want to do, you want to look at whatever happens. Like for instance, we had a brutal disaster in the market, obviously during Corona. which is why I jumped into TVIX. TVIX exploded. Matter of fact, let's open that one up. Okay, high, $1,000. High, $1,000. All right, low over here, $45. High, $1,000. I'm sure everyone knows what TVIX does when the SPY collapses and there's fear in the marketplace, right? Everybody knows that TVIX shoots up when there's fear in the marketplace, right? So going back into February, you could see the fear was starting. It was beginning. Everybody's starting to worry a little bit. Nobody really knew a whole bunch about it. Maybe it's terrible. Maybe it's not. Well, I got in right around here, beginning of March. I was worried because it was around, I forget where it was. It was around $100 a share. Maybe it was here. Yeah, it was like right here. So I held it. It went up to 341. I was pretty excited. Then it came all the way back down to 172, and I said, well, that was dumb. I held it too long. So I held it one more day, and it popped up. And then it consolidated a little bit, and then it jumped up again, and it came back down. And then it consolidated a little bit, but it still held the trend line. So I said, all right, you know what? I'm going to see what happens here. So I was rewarded. It popped up, came down, was still holding the trend line, but I'm going to be honest with you, and I hate to say this, I got nervous right around here thinking, all right, I don't know what's going to happen here. You know, they were talking about stimulus and money and the market getting better and all that stuff. I said, I'm getting out. So I got out right around, it was around, and I don't know because I never remember this crap. But, you know, I got in somewhere around 100, got out somewhere around 500. So, but boy, it would have been nice if I held that up to 1,000. Holy guacamole. Holy cow, $1,000 it was. But, you know, that's a nice move. But that is the TVIX. TVIX is a beast. But that's what I'm talking about. When things happen, there's always a way to make money. Not everything goes up at the same time and everything goes down at the same time. There is always a way to make money. Like I waited for oil to bottom out. And I waited long enough. Felt like I did the right thing. Got into XLE. XLE. Yeah, we'll go to XLE. XLE. I got in XLE right around here at 32. All right. No, wait a minute. It was here at 32. Right around here, around the middle of April. 32. Cruised up, got up as high as 40. I said, hey, I'm a genius. And it dropped back down to 34. I said, maybe I'm not. Back up to 40. So now it's kind of doing a slow upwards. It's a consolidation, but it's a slight upwards consolidation, which is fine. Right now it's looking at 39.17. You know, 2,000 shares at it. 32 to 39, $7, right? I'm sorry, 3,000 shares. 3,000 shares. That's $21,000 profit. I was able to make that profit because oil got destroyed during Corona. Destroyed. People stopped driving, planes stopped flying, buses stopped moving, trucks stopped, everything stopped. And then the knuckleheads in Russia and Saudi Arabia and the United States were all pumping more oil than they knew what to do with. And oil actually went negative. Went negative. Now, I will admit, I was a little slow getting in because I'd never traded through a pandemic before. And I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I didn't know if our entire economic system would collapse. I mean, literally collapse. So I waited a little bit. And I wish I would have got in when it hit that rock bottom price at around, was it 22 bucks, 22.88? That would have been sweet, but I didn't, so who cares? We'll put that behind us. But the point is that there was failure, horrific failure in certain areas, which I'm trying to capitalize on. The oil. Boy, I feel like I'm inside a video game with all these alerts going on. Anyway, with the oil, with the haircut company, whatever you call them. But, TVIX, while the crisis was going on, after the dust settled, the oil and the haircut company. Now, the haircut company, the jury's still out. We don't know. Maybe I'll do well on that. Maybe I won't. We'll find out. But I believe in putting yourself in a position where you can make money, where you can try to be safe and do things the right way. And in a business like this, where there's very little that you could hang your hat on as far as being safe or being a sure thing, if you can eliminate a whole lot of outside possibilities, where you just kind of go in blindly on things, if you do your homework and you study things up and you pay close attention and you stick close to your plan, and you don't break it, you don't change things up, you don't change it because you hope or change it because you think you're better or smarter than the market. You look at the market, you see what it has, you see what it's given you, you see what it's showing you, and you go with that. If it starts to turn in the other direction, jump out. Get the parachute ready and jump out for a small loss, because you can always get back in. If you feel that strongly about a stock, if you have that much conviction about a stock, then fine, jump out and wait for it to get back to your number and jump back in. Because it may not be quite ready yet. Nobody knows when that's going to be. And if you have, I hate saying this word, oh my God, gurus telling you exactly when and where it's going to happen, unless it's like that minute, then they're just lying. They're just lying to you. And you don't need them. You don't need them in your life. I'll give you numbers of where I think the excitement is going to take place, where volume is going to jump up and buying is going to come in and the stock is going to go up. I'll give you numbers for that. And if it hits the volume, great. If it doesn't, okay, we wait and trade another day. If it hits the trigger number, great. If it doesn't, we wait and buy another day. Like today I had, I think, one headed to trigger number, which is odd. Usually it's at least two or sometimes four. Let me see. Let's see. I've been talking a lot. Oh man, Annex, I can't believe Annex. You dog, you. You dog. Annex had a low of, let's see, or maybe it's not as bad as I thought. 228, and it's at 240 now. I talked about it getting to 222 in the and you know, after the bell rang. And and here's the kicker, and I didn't say it out loud. The kicker is my first instinct on this was 230, but then I revised it for a couple of reasons. But it was 230, and if I would have stayed at 230, this thing would have triggered and been a positive trade, but it didn't trigger. So yeah, well, it is what it is. Well, speaking of devil, RGS, the one I talked about with the haircuts, I'm in that at 10.50, and right now it's trading at 10.76. So I kind of like that. Kind of like that a lot. 10.77. Boop, just popped up. Anyway, let's see. All right, PTI, dead in the water. It's over. AESE, just kind of floating around the VWAP, not really doing too much. But again, like I say, you could look at this thing on a range trade from somewhere around the 460 to 470 range up to about 520, 530. It may present itself as a nice range trade there. You got to see what the next few candles bring. I may look at doing something like that. That's a possibility. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say 468, 469, 470. Yeah, I'd say 470. I'd feel. No, wait a minute. Not 468. 468. I'd feel the most comfortable at trying to purchase this as a range trade, and then probably trying to dump it somewhere around about 520. Yeah, 468 to 520. I'd feel comfortable with that. Let's see, DGLY doing its thing. Let's see here. Nope. So yeah, that's the only thing we got. Although DGLY, let's see here. DGL. Oops. Okay. All right, we can type this in at least 100 times. No problem. Let's So if we get some trend lines going here, oh, what happened there? Okay, so I don't know what that was. That was strange. Right. So this is an area we want to look at right here. Right here. That's 248, 249 right here. And we'll see what it does for a minute or two, because I'm just about done. Not enough action left around here for for any of this. And here it comes. Got all the way up to 261 on that candle from 251, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, 10 cents in one pop. Yeah, some money to be made on DGLY today, that's for sure. These kind of charts are awesome. Look at this. Here goes the trigger number, 223 up to 270. Trigger number again, 223 up to 279. Now it's got this spot here, this 248.49 support area, which pushed it up to 261. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles in a row roughly at that 248.49.50 support area, pushed it up to 261. Notice how the market changes minute to minute. All right. Sorry we had to step away for a minute. But yeah, there was a serious flush on that, on DGLY. Almost back to the 223 again. It got down to 228. I believe that was the low on that candle. It was, yeah, 228. So, and on a flush like that, you can always expect a little pop to follow. So you went 234 up to 242. So that's not bad. Little pop there. And followed with another pop. So, but anyway, I think everything is kind of washed out now, quite frankly. I think it's over. The action's over. Let's see, what are we having at? 480. Just checking something here. Yeah, here's that AESE in that range we were talking about before. Popping up around 530 it got up to. So it's not bad. You can make some money all day on that. Myself personally, I've had enough. I've had enough for one day. DGLY did just fine for me. Made some money with it. Wasn't a monster shot. Didn't hit a home run or a grand slam. I hit a double. That's fine. You know, tomorrow I might hit 3 grand slams. However it works out, it works out. That's the way it's got to be. But DGLY may give one more shot, though, from that 223 range. So unless it does it in like the next minute or two, I'm going to bail and have a nice day myself. So now, most importantly, need you to like this video. All right, please like it, comment on it, whatever you want to do. You know, I feel like there's good content here, and we're doing some good stuff for you. And it would be nice if you could like it. A little thumbs up action would be awesome. All right, likes. I don't see any. So maybe you might want to do that. That would help me. Help me a lot. All right, that's enough begging for one day. I'm done with that. Okay. Okay, I see. I see. Oh, I just figured out how something works after all this time. Sometimes it just works out that way. So, myself personally, unless this thing hit the 223 number again, DGLY, I wouldn't touch it. It is at right now currently at 237. So there you have it. I think I'm going to wrap this up. Got things to do. All right, well, that's a wrap for today. Clearly nothing else going on. AESE is making another pop-up, but we're not in that one, or I'm not in that one, so I don't care. It's up now around 565 or so. But yeah, so that's a wrap. I've had a good time doing this video. With this live stream, and again, most important thing is most important thing is that you like this. All right, really helps a lot. All right, so everybody have a real nice day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning.